Before I left for the New World, I told my father and grandfather, I'm going to write the book on the New World cuisine. I'm going to track down and catalog every fruit, nut, and spice there is. Of course, that got a laugh. They nodded and said, go on and figure out that whole Elder Crossing thing too.
Hey, partner.
So when do I get to hear the exciting story of why you're here? Come on there, partner. I'm dying to know. Seriously, what is it? Fame? Fortune? The glory of the hunt? Pirates? Assassins? Someone special? Ah, I know. Food. It's food, right? I know now's not the time, but one of these days, we're gonna sit down to a big meal and stiff drink, and you are gonna spill the beans.
We're on the hunt.
Alright, are you ready to put some swim trunks on this Elder Dragon, or what? Well, our ballista and cannons were more annoying to Zorah Magdaros than effective, almost like a noisy swarm of bugs. But the commander says that's exactly what we need. No one wants to deal with a noisy swarm of anything. I'm pretty sure that goes for giant walking volcano monsters too. All we need to do is present a nice, peaceful, stress-free path for Zorah to choose over the noisy, swarmy one.
Nothing can stop us.
It'll take all of us, but we can do it. We'll be the biggest, most annoying nuisance that lava fondue monster has ever come across.
All right. Let's go over the operation. The subterranean channel Zorah Magdaros is using continue deep underground. We'll have one shot to divert it here when it surfaces. If we let it slip by, it's out of our reach forever. That's why I'm breaking out the big guns. This is the Dragonator. We'll use it to drive Zorah back and divert it out into the open sea. The target will be coming at us full tilt. So your job is to wear it down and try to keep it in check. Be relentless. Are we clear here?
Very yes, sir.
One more thing. Nergigante is bound to show up to try to make a mess of this. If it gets in our way, it's up to you to stop it. This whole operation rides on how well you do that. We can do this. Scout ahead. Signal us if you spot any trouble.
It's coming.
Move out! Use everything at your disposal. I want eyes everywhere. Fight hard and stay smart. Hunters, we need to weaken Zorah Magdaros enough to capture it. Once you're on its back, give all you've got. Destroy the cores to weaken it. Or try dropping some of those stalactites on it.
We break the stalactites with gunpowder. Use your slinger to blast them loose.
You can do it! Proceed with caution. Okay, we're on Zorah's shell. Destroy the magma cores to weaken Zorah Magdaros.
The success of the whole operation comes down to how much we manage to weaken the target.
Magma core located.
The Great Sword is a powerful close-range weapon. Your attacks leave you wide open. Hey,
Welcome back, everybody, to Monster Hunter World. We're here. It's our mission to take down Zorah Magdaros. And it's gonna be a tough one. There are a lot of tools at your disposal for this quest. This quest actually starts how that last one ended. We're now...
Good work. Look for the next magma core.
Something's happening to its shell. The flow of magma is changing.
This one begins as that last one ended. We're on Zorah to start. And we're now finally back to the great sword. I realized I had another episode of using the long sword, but those two quests were kind of tied together. But this is urgent. We cannot let Zorah Magdaros get through. We have to stop this now. We cannot afford to fail this time. And the great sword is perfect because of its high damage. I don't have any skills that are directly benefiting it at the moment because this is just going to be a Zorah mission, and we don't really need a specific build to fight Zorah.
Look for another magma core.
Shell is doing that thing again. Watch the magma. It's changing.
There are these stalactites, as the field team leader mentioned. I don't think we might be close enough.
Now.
Might not be close enough, even though it's literally hitting it. Let's try to get a little higher up on Zorah and see if we can shoot it. That is so crazy it's not hitting Zorah, but it will hit him and do big damage. Oh, right now we're tremored by Zorah. Oh, I want to knock those down, so I'm going to come up a little bit higher and see if I get a good shot on it, because your slinger can't hit it. It's just that perspective of how big Zorah is. Wow, what in the world, dude? Yeah, the field teamer's like, yo, I rigged those, and I'm like, I know, man, I'm trying to shoot them. There we go. And, of course, it misses now. We can shoot that one though. Okay, so don't follow my example. I'm real bad at this, I guess. I can't even drop stalactites on Zorah. But yeah, those can give you some extra damage on Zorah, so it is pretty beneficial. Our next magma core. We're hitting for big damage. This is gonna go real fast. Especially with these true charge slashes. 300 damage. Massive damage. This will not be the entire quest. There will be more to this. And that's gonna hit us. We gotta heal up though. Stop being on fire for a moment and heal up. Really, all you need are potions for this quest. Potions or even mega potions if you don't want to use multiple. Either works. Come on. Yeah.
What's with the tremors? I think Zorah Magdaros is charging up power.
Keep hitting it until it relents. We can't let Zorah discharge its energy.
So the last magma core we know is on his head, so that's where we're headed to next. What the?
Watch yourself.
I'm not.
Now it's time to restrain it. Hunters, hold your positions. Are the binders ready?
Good to go, old man.
All right. Bring Zorah down, guys. Because we need to get to the front. Or to his head. That is his back. Oh, wait. I think that's...
Binders ready.
Shoot it anyways. and watch it do nothing. Hey!
Now, fire!
Target restrained! Zorah Magdaros has stopped moving!
You know, I'm struggling.
Wait! Stand at the ready! Nergigante is upon us!
Yeah.
Of course it is! Hunters, prepare to intercept!
Nergigante! Up there on the shell!
Go!
Use whatever you can.
Alright. He's back. Nergigante's here to cause us trouble. And it's our job to stop him. This is going to be a bit tough with the greatsword. As I mentioned prior, it's not one of my best weapons. It's not my bread and butter longsword as I'm used to. So this might prove to be a little bit difficult.
Zorah's broken loose!
That's all right! Hunters, stay focused! You have to drive off Nergigante!
Man, I know the charge gets you through it.
It's trying to get up!
Brace for the shock! Don't let it shake you off!
It's tough because during a charge slash, you can tackle to kind of brute force through it, but the timing on it is real tough, at least for me personally. And that's hard to avoid, man. It's tough to block.
Starting to rear up!
Hunters, keep at it! It's all up to you to drive off Nergigante! Go!
All right, we're on him. Knocking Nergigante down is going to be very beneficial for us as well, so this is going to be awesome. All right, to his head.
Keep it up! Don't let that fiend have its way! Let your courage guide you!
Go get it! You know you got this!
Yeah. Come on. But his spikes are black, so it's really hard for us to do damage to him. That's how he bounced off, despite having green sharpness and having a strong weapon like the greatsword. This is tough. We gotta hit him in his arm, in his front legs, because his spikes are white, and that's where his weak spot would be. But it's gonna be significantly tough.
We've driven off Nergigante!
Okay.
Yes! Outstanding! Continue the operation!
Alright, to Zorah's head. We got a magma core to destroy.
Zorah Magdaros is getting back on all fours! It's continuing its advance!
Uh-oh. So I guess we took too long to repel
All right,
Zorah.
Prepare to intercept at the barrier!
We did.
Hunters, hold your positions on its back!
So at this point, we were just waiting. We're waiting to go to the barrier. This barrier is over there. Yep. So same deal. Look for these mining outcrops. Get some extra Zorah materials. Always good. You can really only get them here, so you might as well. Yeah, the game says to weaken Zorah, but like we can't. And we only can't because his last magma core is on his head, but he's walking, so we can't like stop him.
what it takes! You have got to wear down Zorah Magdaros as much as possible! This is the last bastion! No more second chances! If Zorah Magdaros breaches the barrier, all is lost!
Alright.
Over here! Hold nothing back.
So this is our final thing. I like how this cannon won't be centered, but that's alright. We'll just load it. Yeah, other NPCs will kind of load cannons for you, so there is always that. So keep an eye on other cannons instead of just focusing on the one that you're standing at. I did not equip it, but heavy artillery is an insanely good skill. I believe we have a charm for heavy artillery. If you equip that, it'll make all your cannon fire do a lot more damage, which is really great for weakening Zorah. That might be... I'm going to move it back over. So that, yeah, this quest now ends in the way the other one began. So the last one we had to use this to start fighting off Zorah Magdaros, and then we jumped on him. This time we start on Zorah, and now we end this by defending the final barrier. While Milo is just loading up this cannon all by himself. What a champ, dude. What a champ. 5 bullets, there you go. That cannon has jack in it. Yeah, there's one AI on both sides of the barrier. There are cannons down below, but I'm not going to those just yet because I want to kind of exhaust these cannons up here first. Always a good strat. Shoot into Zorah. Alright, Milo, you and I will load up this cannon together. Alright, barrier defense.
All right.
And yeah, you are able to get on top of Zorah. When he does his head ram, you can get on top of Zorah and finally attack the magma core on his head. See if we can get a... Yeah! 403. Huge damage. Come on. Let's get a big charge slash. There we go. And I believe he'll throw us off. Huh. Oh, wait. Will that take me out of here?
Oh dear.
I like how he jumped on Zorah to destroy the magma core and now like it's back online before we even left Zorah's body. Alright, cool. So that's how you get off Zorah, I guess. So yeah, here we go. The Dragonator. Let's use this.
Hold nothing back.
Hey, partner.
Alright, and it's actually...
Still isn't weak enough.
It's good to stay down here because these guys actually load up just cannons. Like, they all... Well, there's 3 cannons, but they all load up 2 of the 3, so you only have to load up the middle one. They will literally load up the other 2. It's amazing. It's a real fast way to rack up a lot of damage on Zorah. They're not as quite as fast as we are, but they'll load them up. It's real good. And this is... I don't know why it didn't knock me off Zorah. Usually you get on top of Zorah and, like, at least in the past, unless they've patched it somehow, I've never actually been able to destroy the magma core on the first jump on his head because he just throws me off. So kind of weird the game, like, stuck me up there. Kind of strange. New, definitely new. I've never had that happen before. Alright, push the cannon. Get them all pointed at Zorah. 5.
Commander, this is it. The chance we've been waiting for.
Alright, this is the last phase.
No.
Where's my Dragonator?
Ready when you are.
Good. Fire!
We did it!
Yes!
Nice.
It's over.
Yes. It only took 40 years.
Yeah.
Grandfather?
So, ready to go home?
We did it. We pushed back Zorah Magdaros. You could literally hit Zorah's damage threshold to defeat him, but unless you use the Dragonator, it won't work. Like, you literally could have him beat, but unless you use the Dragonator, it won't end the quest. So you do have to use it. So just always be mindful of that. Some new items we've never seen before. And a lot of new stuff available. New safari locales. You can now change your armor's color. And we can now upgrade our armor even further. The commission's life or death bid to lure Zorah Magdaros away from the Everstream and out to open sea was a success, sparing the new world from a fiery end. Speak to the handler.
Where are you?
Captain?
Here we go!
Fiverr, I have good news. Listen to this. In the course of that last operation, the commissions gained possession of a mighty good ship. With her and my 40 years experience with the local waves and weather, the sea shall no longer thwart our efforts. Therefore, I've decided it's best to maintain a regular route between here and the old world. The goal being, of course, to improve our supply of provisions and how often we get them. There's nothing to it. Me and my new beauty set sail. Our friends back home load her up with goodies, and back we come. Easy, right? So I have a tasty proposition for you. If it's all well with you, I can share some of my cargo with you.
Seen today's wares?
Here's what I managed to get my hands on this time. Come here and have a gander. Well, take a good whiff before you go. This is one place that still smells like home. So yeah, the Argosy, he will go away for a little bit and then he'll come back and he actually just brings, not really old world items, they're just random items from the game that you're playing, obviously. And you can use points to either get the whole pack, but you can also just check and kind of peruse like, oh man, I really want the poison sacks or monster fluid or some more null berries. Boom, there you go. Hey, oh dang, screamer pods for Diablos, I'm gonna hunt him. Cool, look, there's 6 screamer pods here. It's kind of randomized, so like it won't be the exact same thing, but I mean, hey. So a cool way to get extra items. He departs after 3 quests, so he'll be here for 3 quests, so you can do that. And then he'll be gone for however long it'll be. And you can request goods. You can make him request, you know, consumables, materials, traded items just to get more money. It's really up to you. It's preference. I never used the Argosy though, so I never found it to be overly useful. Commander?
What's wrong?
Tired of resting. I've been putting together our final report on the Elder Crossing. There's so many damn pages, I feel like my arms will fall off. Anyway, you'll have to bear with me a while I prepare for submission. Might take some time. Once I'm done, we can talk about the future of the Commission. We might end up disbanding and return home to the old world. We shall see. But if you have any unfinished business here, I suggest you take care of it. Man, our adventure's coming to an end. We completed what we came here to do, and now it's time to go home. Armory? It's so quiet now, you'd never know we had any trouble. But it's times like these that we have to be especially vigilant. You know what they say about the calm before the storm.
Got that new stock in.
Well, better safe than sorry, right? That's why you should take a look at my new products and prepare yourself for anything. So, care to have a look? Yeah, she just has new stuff for you to buy. It's not a side quest or anything really important, so I wouldn't really mind her. Handler? What's up? This is the life. No more pressing investigations, no more monstrous menaces. It's kind of weird. No more monstrous menaces. That's a weird sentence. I could get used to the peace and quiet. Although there is one thing weighing on me. Did you hear about that member of the 4th who got injured while out investigating some suspicious tracks? There was also a PKK sighting in the Wildspire Waste. That is not its natural habitat. What do you make of it?
Hey, partner.
Maybe it's time we came out of semi-retirement and went on an expedition. Gotta stay in shape. The tracks were in the Wildspire Waste. What do you say? Wanna go have a look? Oh, that's interesting. It seems a PKK has wandered out of the ancient forest into the Wildspire. That's not quite right for its environment. So, maybe we won't be going home just quite yet. So, next time on Monster Hunter World, we're gonna go figure out why this environmental shift seems to be happening. And then we'll find out what our next goal will be, if we're going home or maybe there's a reason PKK wandered into the Wildspire Wastes. But until next time, guys, I'll see you then.